Hey, my name is Misty, and my dog's name is Truckee and Kadam, and I have received a package today from Pet Evacpak. They have a emergency evacuation bag with supplies and stuff for in case of a crisis or a disaster, such as a hurricane, a fire, tornado. Or if you're out hiking, you can break your bag down. So if you need some kind of emergency kit for your animal, it's just nice to have in your house, period, because it's going to have quite a bit of essentials. And mine come in the mail today, and I just want to kind of review it with y'all. I'm doing this video by myself, so I've never done one before. Hopefully it'll turn out all right. Please forgive how I look. All right, so here it is. I noticed it come in the mail. It's packaged really nice. And I'm going to open it up. It didn't take very long for it to get here. And just kind of as I'm opening this up, I've been through quite a bit of hurricanes and stuff with my animals before. And it's no fun being in a shelter, not having food, not having water bowls, and those kind of things are a way to entertain your animal or to keep them contained. And it's just, you're already under a great amount of stress, worried about what happened to your home, what happened to, all your stuff. And then you're worried about your animal and the stress they're under. And, I think a lot of animals get left behind just because owners during a disaster don't know where to put them or what to do with them, or, so I think this is going to help a lot of people. And I can already see I'm real excited for mine because here in Alabama we have a lot of tornadoes. We have ice storms. One time we went 2 months without any electricity during an ice storm, and our heat, and you couldn't get on the roads because of the ice. We live on a lot of hills, so I can see just a lot of reasons that this will come in handy. Okay, in the box, I just opened it up. You're going to have your order form. It's got a list of supplies, and I need to say, as I pull things out, these packs, I believe, can be more individualized. So if you have more than one animal, or if you need to add things to your kit, as like they'll be adding more products as time goes by, I noticed, or if you end up using some of the stuff, you can order just the specific things. You don't have to order the whole kit, which really tells me that the company cares about the people, not trying to just gouge them for money, making them have to buy a whole new, kit. And the shelf life is years, I believe, but you'll have to look it up or go to their website, because right now my brain does not let me recall that. So anyway, I don't know if y'all can see how nicely this is packed in here. As I just started to pull out. The top part says first aid kit, pet evac, and I'm going to get that a little bit closer so that you can see. I like this already, that it has a clip, so if I'm going to go hiking, I don't want to carry the whole thing, I can just clip it on my pants. So you really see, especially one of my dogs is a service dog, so, well, sorry about that. My cat just decided that she wanted to help the video process and knocked the phone over. But anyway, I was going to say I have a service dog, so what makes this nice is that this is something that's small that if I needed to, that I could attach to his harness that I use for mobility. But either way, it would be good for a person hiking or outdoor stuff. Wow, so in here you've got wound dressing gel, and it isn't one of those little sample packs. This is the real deal. It's a pretty good size container here. I don't have my glasses or I would read how many ounces, but you can see this is a pretty good size box compared to my hand. Then we have peroxide spray. Wow, hydrogen. And it's in a spray, which makes it a whole lot more convenient, because if you're out somewhere, you're not going to be able to dip it with cotton balls and all that maybe, so you would have something just to spray the peroxide on the wound to clean it up. Wow, it comes with some tweezers. Here is some Q-tips. Look at this, it's got the little wrap, so you know, depending on what you need that for, and look, it's got little paw prints on it. Is that not adorable or what? Just perfect for a pet kit. I like that. And squeeze together here an instant cold pack, and it's pretty decent size. Again, you know, this is the size of my hand, this is the size of the pack, so you can kind of compare, which that's nice. And then you have quite a bit of the alcohol prep pads. Looks like there's, you know, maybe 4 or so in there, and some non-adhesive pads for doing your dressing. So every bit of that was in this little first aid kit. And you know, I was going to say that for people that's never been through a hurricane, sometimes you can get out, and if you don't make it to a shelter, a lot of times you'll get stuck in a motel down the road because the traffic's so bad that you get away from there, but you don't get quite far enough, or fire evacuations, same thing. And you end up being in a motel unless you want to, you know, leave and go somewhere else to a family's far away. But a lot of people don't want to get too far, because when they cleared the roads to go back in, you're ready to go back in and see what kind of damage you have to your place. So, you know, a lot of times you just wait it out in a motel room, and a lot of stores are closed or whatever. So I really like that everything you need for an emergency in a small kit. I mean, this, they really thought of everything. Love this. Okay, and then you have your pet evac pack. And I love, look at the cross. So it shows you that it's for a crisis. It's got the little paw prints, which is adorable. It's made, yeah, it's made very sturdy. It's not a cheap, like, this isn't a really cheap pack. I don't know if you can see, but it's made really heavy duty and very nice. I did notice on the site that they have some that convert for small dogs or small cats that convert into a carrier. So instead of actually having like a backpack, it's a pack, but it's like a soft carrier. So, you know, if you're having to leave out with a small dog or a cat, you could put it in that carrier and head out the door very fast without storing a big old heavy crate or something like that, you know. So everything you need's right there. Okay, so here I'm looking, I'm gonna move this box so we can kind of, so you can kind of see there's a pocket here, a pocket here, a pocket here, an inside pocket. So I'm gonna start with the top pocket right there. Then, so you can put some of your essentials that you need there. And then you got a small one for anything quick to grab. And I like this one, the way it's kind of see-through, so if there's something that you need to be able to grab in a hurry, say if you want to put your leash there, or, you know, put a water bottle on the outside. A lot of your shelters, you know, they give you the water and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm going to begin to bring some of the stuff at the inside. This is really cool. This you put on the tag and it lights up, so especially if you're having to evacuate at night and you need to be able to see your cat or your dog or whatever your animal is real clear, and you know, so they light up. You've got that, and that's such a great idea. It looks like these people put a lot of thought into this. There's a brochure, and I'll look at that last. Wow, 2 water bowls. I don't know if they come with 1 or 2, but I know I have 2 dogs, so you could, like I said, you can add stuff to your pack. And I love this again. You can, it clips, but you know, you see a lot of these bowls, but they're small. And this one's a pretty good size. So whether it's food or water for a small dog or big dog, you've got plenty of room, you know, to put your, whatever you're wanting to put in it. I'm sorry, had an update on my phone. Okay, so those are awesome. So I got 2 water bowls. All right. Okay, so here's the emergency dog food. And these pouches, okay, this one it seems like is like, you know how when they take and they shrink wrap food to last in your freezer or anything so it doesn't go bad. This has been shrink wrapped, so I'm thinking it's kind of a wet food maybe in there to last longer. Here's an emergency dry. And here's another a shrink wrap dog food. And again, I want you to look at that. This is really a really good size. And again, don't hold me to this, but I believe that you go to the site, and I think if your animal is on a Pacific food, that you can even have that food done up. You can have a Pacific food shrunk, but go on your site to make sure, because I can't remember that part of it, but I think so. And then here's another one. Okay. Oh wow, I really love this. Okay, it says pet evacpak. Kind of like reminds me when you go into an airport and you put all your stuff and hang off of it. So if you're at a shelter, you can have all your a copy of all your important dog papers or their vaccines, or you know, anything important that pertains to your animals. You can have that and have it on you or wearing. So if you're at a shelter, if you have to show, you know, something, you would have that. So that's really nice. Okay, this is a pretty nice dog toy. I don't know if y'all can see how big this is as well. It's made pretty good. The plastic's made good for chewers or anything. It looks like it's made pretty heavy duty. And I think what I like about this is if I'm in a shelter or motel or whatever and I'm stranded, I've got something that I can entertain my dog. And trust me, Truckee and Kadam, which I'm going to show a second video with them with the pack after this, they definitely need to be entertained because they're high energy. So this is going to help me to keep from them getting on other people's nerves, and also for them being maybe less anxious because I'll have something to do with them. Okay. Wow, this is a, I don't know if y'all can see this. This is a, it reminds me almost like a horse leash because they're really made good and heavy duty. I'm going to break this apart here so you can see. Can you see how thick that rope is that's braided? It's got real leather. This isn't plastic, so it's made really nice. And what I really like about this, you can set the size for your dog that you need. And this would go over their neck. You just pull it down. It's that simple. And then this is going to go over the dog's neck. So when they try to pull or get away, it's going to slip a little tighter so you have control, and you don't have to worry about them running off, and it's going to fit any size dog. And you don't have to take a long time to finagle the buckle and all of that. When definitely in a crisis, you're not going to have time to do all that. So I think this company, Pet evacpak, they really thought of the people's needs and what they're going to be going through during a crisis. They didn't just throw any cheap product in there. Again, I don't know if you can see the leather on this. This is a really nice leash, and it's long. It's not short. So my arm's length is there, and I'm going to stretch it out again. And I'm going to stretch it out again, and then I'm still going to have a little bit. So it's a pretty decent sized leash. Probably you wouldn't even really want it to be longer in a crisis. I think this is probably a perfect, you know, perfect length. Oh yeah, poop bags. And we know we're gonna need them. Okay, all right, so let's see what else we have here. Okay, I don't know how many's in this, and I could sit and count all of them for you if you want, but it's a pretty hefty bag of water. Now again, I don't know if this is how many comes in every pack, or if it's because mine was for 2 dogs. I just really don't know because I can't remember. I don't remember how it was ordered. I'd have to go back to the order form. But regardless, even if I had half this amount of water, it's a lot. And it's going to help me through crisis or until I can get the water I need or whatever. So this is quite a bit. I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13. I don't know. It's a lot. 13, 14, maybe more or less. Okay. All right. Guess what? Another whole bag of drinking water. So I bet you it's a bag of this per dog. So that's a lot of water then per dog. So that is really, really nice. All right. And just so you know, I already had 1 leash. So that's why I only have 1 leash in this pack, because I already have one of those type leashes ordered. Oops. And here's some more food. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs of dog food right here. And I don't know how many. I'd have to have my glasses, but it says here, oh, okay, without my glasses, I think it's got 5 years of shelf life. So, you know, you don't have to worry about this food sitting in this pack for 5 years. So 5 years you're covered. You don't have to, if there's a fire, hurricane, tornado, whatever, you're not going to have to scrounge around trying to find a leash, not try to find your food, not try to find your water or your first aid stuff and all of that goodies. So, yeah, I'm real impressed with this. I mean, you know, I've seen some kits and stuff out there, but nothing that has all of this. Okay, so there's a couple more things here. Happy camper, unhappy bear. You know, I think this is I don't have my glasses, but I think this is a fire blanket. Or a warm blanket, either one. Like if you could wrap your animal around if you were trying to walk them out in a fire, because it's probably fire retardant or whatever you want to call it. Or in the case of just having something to warm, I'm thinking that that's probably, you know what, I think I do have some glasses right here. Hold on. Let's not guess. Let's actually know what it is. Yeah, that's what this is. Wow, that's super. So, you know, there's a lot of people that are facing with fires, or let's just say you're out and you put one of these packs in your car and your car breaks down and it's winter time and you're way out in the boonies or whatever. You know, you're going to have something to wrap your dog around to keep them warm if you had to carry, or your cat, or whatever the case may be. Okay, and then, or if you're in a hurricane and a flood and you have to, you know, the animal's wet and cold, again, you've got, you know, that blanket. And, okay, and they have enclosed in here, it's a, let me see if you can see it, a brochure. It says pet evacpak and lender and high quality emergency survival kits for your pet. And kind of like the website, it's going to give you a picture of what all comes with it. And let's see here. And you know, from the picture, it looks like Yeah, just about everything comes in here that's in this pack for one dog, other than I've got some extra food and some extra water. But the rest of that is just what comes in regularly in the kit. And then they've got some pretty good information inside there for heat stroke, choking, seizures, fractures, bleeding, burns, shock. So that's really good because, and poison. So they've got some things in there. So, you know, if you don't know how to handle something, don't have no Wi-Fi, I know everybody Googles everything, you're going to have something in your kit about it. So, I don't know. That's pretty impressive that all of that come in this one pack. And like I said, you go on the site, there's some more things that you can order and you can replenish. And if it's a cat or a small dog, they got the packs that aren't a backpack, but actually a carrier. And, oh wow, they also included a pet ID card that you can fill out. So on one side's that, then you got your pet ID card, which is probably would be awesome to put in that little red thing that you hang around your neck. So if you're, you know, you would have your animal's information right there in case something happened to you, you know, during that emergency, you would have that. So in all, I mean, you know, all of this is pretty impressive. And I looked on their website, and I love the part they said, "Be your animal's hero," and I think, you know, our animals are part of our family, and they're looking to us to protect them and take care of them. And you know, during a crisis or something, if you have this, I think you're going to be more likely to grab your pet or do whatever it takes. Look, like this one. So whether it's a cat or a dog, you know, you're going to be more likely to grab them if you have what you need to take care of them during that crisis, and what you can, you know, you're not having to stand on your head to find a leash or a carrier or the stuff to get for them. And I don't know, it's almost like everybody, it's kind of like having a fire extinguisher for your house. If you have pets, it's kind of a no-brainer. I think all of us should have some way of protecting them during a crisis. I mean, a vet is not open 24 hours a day. And so, you know, even if it was in the middle of the night, you at least have, you know, if something happened. And not all human medicine is safe for animals. So, you know, you got a first aid kit with the basics in here. I mean, I can just see so many ways that this pack can be useful, and you can refurbish it if you look on the website for it not being that costly. So I want to say this, I should have said it at the beginning of my video. I am not affiliated with this company. I'm not invested in it, is what I'm saying. I'm not making no money. I'm not part of the company. I just wanted to give a true review. I ordered it. You've seen how it was packed, how it come, and I wanted to give a true review of what this product was like and how it could be used and if it was any good or not. So I'm pretty impressed with the amount that I spent and what all comes with it. So, you know, I hope you go get your pet evacpak if you like what you've seen. You know, let's help this business grow, because they're obviously, I read their information, and it started out as them helping rescue dogs and stuff from a hurricane, and it grew out of seeing a need and all the fires that happened last year and stuff. And so, you know, this is a company that is trying to fix a problem that we have, because there's disasters happening all over the world, and there's not something for people like this that you can just grab and go and take care of your animals and not have to leave them behind. And so I'd like to support this company. I'd like to make it go viral so everybody can see, and everybody goes out there and, you know, gets something to take care of their pet so they can be their hero, because I'm looking forward to using my pet evac, if I ever need it, to be my pet's hero. So anyway, from me, Truckee Kadam, and my crew here. Thank y'all for watching this video, and I hope that if there was anything that you've seen that you like. And by the way, Pet Evacpak, they have a website. Just go to their website and go check their stuff out. And if you like this video, hit like, but more than just liking it, I would rather you share it. Share it with your friends and stuff, and let's help spread the word out, because I'm pretty impressed, and I think it's a great product, and it's going to fill a lot of need, but most of all, I think it's going to save a lot of animals' lives and leave them from being left behind, or, you know, sitting there hurting or something, you know, that people are going to feel a lot more comfortable because they have what they need to take care of their animal during a really difficult, you know, situation. So thank y'all for watching, and you know, share it. Let's make this product viral.